just gonna flick when he hears we have Cloud? Whatever he called it. Bye-bye!
From the city that brought you Kentucky Fried Chicken comes Roll for Weird, a Monster of the Week.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Season 2 finale of the Nerd Asylum by Night, which is the Nerd Asylum's actual play Vampire the Masquerade charity stream, where we are raising money for Riley's Children's Hospital through Extra Life. If you want to help us out with that and affect the game in real time, you can donate to the link that is below the stream. Or if you want to affect the game in the future and you're watching this in the past, wait, no. If you want to affect this in the game in the future and you're watching this in the future on YouTube, because we upload everything to YouTube, shut up, DB, I see your face. You can also donate to the link that's in the YouTube link. Wait, YouTube description. Yes. Yes. Tonight is a... Streamer. It's fine, we're good. It's not an NA by Night episode if I don't fuck up at least one little bit of the intro. Well, where we last left our kindred, they had done a mission for good old Morticia and cleared Basil and Stasia's debts for her saving their asses at Elysium. In doing so, they helped clear out a Second Inquisition hotspot and destroyed some files and records that pertain to possible kindred in Haligdom, including themselves. And Stasia was rewarded with Eric, who she has now tucked away to do with as she wilt. We pick up at the end of the week, on Friday night, in a car, presumably Basil's car, one of the two, driving outside of the city, up towards the mountain, about an hour's way out, towards the Ren Fairgrounds, where the Haligdom Renaissance Fair is doing a special evening event for their Summerly Renaissance Fair. It is on this drive through the dark inclines, past the trees that reach out at the car as they pass by, illuminated by the headlights, that we find our coterie. Actually, real quick before we jump into roleplay, housekeeping. Everybody roll me some hunger, please.
Yes. Here's my nose ring.
Gone.
Oh. Sorry.
Oh. I usually get those out before we go live, so that doesn't happen.
Oh my god, you were so right. I didn't get mine out either. What's the matter with me?
Hey, Lindsay, I told you you'd find it.
Yeah, I don't know why it's in Basil's car, though.
Oh no, I'm hungry.
You know, honestly, I don't know why it's in Basil's car. And like, Stassi just looks over at Basil.
Do we reset to one?
Time here.
Or
Yes, so you reset to
Okay.
1, so you were at 2.
I was at 2, and I was
It's been a
gonna go
it's
to
been
3,
a few
but okay.
days, so I am
I'm at 2.
assuming that you fed in those few days.
It's been.
I don't know, I am
It's
kinda
been 1
picky.
week since he had some food.
I'm gonna
It's
I'm
be
gonna
in the
fix
whole fucking
Lucian's
mood.
hair as it's sticking up weird.
I changed his gel. I changed his gel to glue.
Why?
Doing real well.
Because it's funny.
Okay, so Lucian's a little bit hungry. Lindsay, how are you?
I'm good.
Okay. Stasia,
I'm excited to eat.
you're hungry.
Mhm.
And Basil.
Little peckish.
Oh my god, am I the
Wow.
only one? The
Damn.
only one?
Would you stop?
All right. Well, so in the car, driving through the mountains that lead up, the foothill kind of areas that lead up to where the Ren Fair is taking place.
You didn't say this was outside.
Why wouldn't it be out?
Why
Have you
wouldn't
never
it-
been to
yeah,
a Ren
wait,
Fair?
No,
Also,
hold on. Why would you think it would be inside? What did you think was?
Well, when I think Renaissance, I think Michelangelo, Sistine Chapel, you know, churches and castles.
you're dumb.
okay. My advice to you: don't breathe the air. I know you don't have
We don't
to.
breathe.
I know. I'm just letting you know you're not.
Gone forever.
Okay, bye. Stassi just like opens the door.
We're in the car.
yeah,
Stop
you-
it.
yeah,
I
I
shut the door. I
I'm
shut the door.
You open the door and look out over like a
little
edge of a
Grab my
cliff.
child.
Yes,
Fun.
your child.
You know,
Mine.
there was like a dress code, Lucian. I know I gave you some stuff to wear.
Yes, it was rather dated.
I just
Yeah,
like
it's a Renaissance
gesture to
festival.
everything I'm wearing.
Yes, well,
Also, Stassi.
I like your costumes.
You could have been one of us.
Yeah, this is like the
I'm
one.
wearing
Did you
a
not
belt.
understand
Look,
the assignment? I don't give a fuck
absolutely
my
about your
belt?
belt.
It's a skull
Put your
belt.
seatbelt back on.
Yeah, put your seatbelt on. If I can't open the door, you can't be standing up in the car.
Why I mean, if we crash, we don't. I mean, we're
It'll
fine.
Yeah,
hurt.
and we're gonna miss the fucking fair, and this is bullshit. Don't be selfish.
Okay.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. I'm acknowledging your statement.
Dazia, did you put like a beard on? I kind of like it.
Yeah. I'm going for like a druidy kind of thing. Like, follow me. Check all these drugs I have out ready. I have flour, and then I also have shrooms, and I also have rock, and I also have party drugs. And they'll be able to follow me and find me anywhere. Ready?
I like how your microphone just refused to pick
I
that
know.
up.
It's some bullshit.
It's like when you used to scream profanities at us and your mic you cut out.
Censored.
Censored by the mic again. And then Stassi like undoes her seatbelt. And she's just like,
Not sit down. Jesus.
yeah, so you guys will know where to find me. I'm going to be having
As if
the
it would
best
be
time. I wasn't trying to make it hard.
I know. It's never hard to find you.
So you guys begin to see the signs pointing towards the Renaissance Fair and parking, more importantly. You find that parking is in a separate lot, gravel, vast, cleared space in the woods, with very tired looking people with cones directing you which way to go. And you step out and you follow once again the signs to walk a bit ways down the road, down a path to where the ticket entrance of the Renaissance Fair is. There's a pretty decent crowd outside. It seems like a lot of people have already gotten in because it did open before sundown. But of course, couldn't exactly make it before then.
Mm-hmm.
And I imagine you all shuffle into the throng and begin to wait to get your tickets.
No, because Stasia already got tickets online.
Well, you still have to wait in the line to get in.
Will call us over there.
Hey, can you use that thing that you do where you like talk to people and you make them feel good about themselves and then like they do what you want them to do?
Who are you talking about?
You?
Oh, me. You want me to woo my way into here so we can get to the front of the line?
Yeah.
Sure. I turn on awe. I just go and I just
And
gently
I'm right behind her.
I'm just like gently touching people's shoulders, like
You start,
yeah, just
you start
gently.
Assassin's Creeding your
Yes.
way through the crowd.
I start handing out joints.
It's a good thing this is an 18 plus event.
Just gently.
It's CBD.
It wasn't going to pit any
Relax.
children around you guys.
Oh,
We wouldn't give
God,
drugs
yeah.
to children. Are
I
you
wouldn't
kidding?
No.
pit children around vampires.
Okay.
I mean, just because, not because of the vampire, just because we're all terrible people. That's
So-
why.
Yeah.
Lindsay, as you start kind of just like tapping people on the shoulder and like, can you please move? We got to get into the front. You find obviously a lot of various costumes. A few people that are just dressed normally. Clearly, they didn't get the memo. And then you reach up and you reach a very impressive set of red sort of demon-like wings. And the person turns around.
No, is it Prada?
It's Prada. He says,
Look at
"Hey,
you.
look at you! Look at you guys!"
Yeah.
And so Prada has his hair down, first of all, which is the first time you've
Oh.
seen it down. It's pinned straight. Platinum goes down past his shoulders. He's wearing like red robes and a very impressive set of horns that go back across his head, and very nicely done red accented makeup.
Is this your D&D character?
I was
No,
gonna say he
I
was cosplaying Pegasus from Yu-Gi-Oh.
No, Pegasus wore a silver suit, thank you. That's what I normally wear.
So you know that you do look like him.
Why do you think I keep my
Sephiroth
hair up?
wannabe.
Why do you think I keep my hair?
I'll let you kill her if you want.
All right, drug fairy over there. I saw what you were doing. No, I decided to go more creature-ish, and I went for a pit fiend.
I know why
You know
this is funny.
Yeah,
I know why this is
He
funny.
kind of was like, wait, Lindsay, do you know what a pit fiend is?
Yeah, it's a creature from D&D.
Okay, good.
I know nerds.
Okay. And from behind him, two other people kind of turn around, and you see, also in costume, Hank and Gideon.
What are they dressed as?
So Gideon,
What are those?
Shut up.
Gideon, you almost don't recognize for a second because he's got kind of a head shawl thing going on, white, eerie sort of makeup across his face, and very large like beads and talismans and stuff across him. It looks like he's kind of going for a Nordic fortune teller thing. And behind him, Hank actually has like kind of like a bluish makeup tinge going on, shirtless with a very small like not doing anything for him, but more accent than anything vest, and pants that have kind of a scaly sheen with netting and canvas going down, and actually half of his face is covered by a mask. But he also has sort of the blue scaly makeup going across him, and they both turn around and like,
Jesus.
"Hey, it's a party."
You guys look great.
Wow, I feel underdressed.
And Gideon's just like, "Yeah, Dell did our makeup. She didn't want to come, but
Why?
unfair
Wow.
advantage. This is not her thing."
You want a
Shoot.
sticker? And it just says not a pawn shop. Lucy's oddities.
And Prada's like, "Ooh, I won."
She doesn't like to hang out with nerds at a Ren fair?
God, no. Are you kidding?
Oh. Sad panda.
Yeah.
We've been trying to get her to join D&D for years. She absolutely refuses.
What if I joined D&D with you guys? Would she join then? Toyador to Toyador?
Prada and Gideon exchange a look, and Gideon goes, "She might want to join less."
Oh no.
Ouch.
I made a bad impression.
Oh God.
I don't know if it's that, or I just get the or it might be you can't have two Toreadors. I don't know. She would make a big deal of it either way. But how
Fair.
are you guys? You guys look great.
Living the dream, as per usual.
Lucy, and I see you decided to come as yourself since you're from the Renaissance era.
Yeah, but he wouldn't wear the traditional clothing, so
Well, I mean, when you've, updated your wardrobe enough, sometimes those things don't fit anymore, right?
Excuse
Just call
me.
Lucian fat?
We don't change.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What
Hank
Hank
is just behind
What's happening?
Hank is just behind both of them, just shaking his head. But you guys are slowly making your way up towards the front where they are scanning tickets on phones. Or printed tickets if you brought them.
I have my phone.
You have my tickets on your phone, Lindsay.
Everybody's tickets.
Nope, I have my ticket.
Well, how am I going to get in? I don't have a
No,
ticket. How do I
Lindsay,
pull up my
you
ticket?
got everybody's ticket.
Don't think
Well,
I did.
already used it on your card, and it's already.
How the Oh, Stasia,
Is it
What?
Ticketmaster.com?
I got
No,
it. Don't worry
Lucy,
about
it's
it.
Fine, it's already
Oh.
been done.
Do not use my card again.
I didn't.
Yeah, good luck with that.
You can
You
use
were-
his card. Don't use my card.
Listen.
Stay
it
out
was
of
an
my
ac-
shit.
Look, it was
No
an accident. Okay, I was repeating this stuff.
bullshit.
It's not. It's not.
Are we going
Bullshit.
in?
You
Or
better Venmo me.
Yes, I think going in is a fantastic idea.
I follow Basil. I take Basil's
And
arm.
the lady's just sitting there with like the scanner, like,
Show her my phone. Yes.
and she scans it through and checks like Stasia and Lindsay's IDs because you might not be 18.
I give her a look.
This is forever.
This is forever.
This is forever. And then just, waves you guys on in. Wow. Gideon, Prada, and Prada has already fucked off on his own towards
Fair.
the shops. It
Mhm.
looks like.
Fair.
Very fair.
Gideon and Hank waited for you guys to come in, and Gideon says, so we're gonna go get a reservation at the tea room, and then if we see you guys again, we'll just hang out, right?
sounds like a plan, but why are you making reservations at a tea room?
Because everyone wants to eat at the tea room, and you have to make a reservation earlier in
Oh,
the
it's a
night so that you
restaurant.
actually make sure. Yeah, it's a restaurant.
Like-
I mean, obviously,
Or
it-
Hank to eat at, right?
I can pretend. And
Do
Hank
you
is
just
behind
like
him, just
throw it
nodding.
over your shoulder? Like what? How do you handle that?
I don't know. Why don't we ask Lucian? He was really good at it.
It's called Blush of Life. It still tastes like shit.
And Gideon's just like,
what comes out of your mouth is shit.
we're just going to go.
Bye. Have fun.
Let everybody know that I'm here. Wink. Follow the jingles.
Gideon's like, I can't do that in good conscience, and keeps walking away.
Don't be a Debbie Downer.
I'm a doctor.
So this is fun. Look, there's a man with a joust. Is that a lance?
So walking in, you guys have found yourself in the bigger area, sort of an open entry area where you can see shops going off to one side, a bunch of handmade wares, as well as costume shops, more props, food. There's food everywhere. Stasia, it smells great to you. The rest of you, not so much. You can see where there's a big map in front of you on like a big wooden sign that excuse me, that shows where the jousting arena is, shows where a few smaller rides that would be used for like the kids and such are up more towards where the rest of the food is. Excuse me, as well as different show arenas. And there's a schedule of different shows that they're having, acrobats, informational birds of prey show, and comedy shows, all sorts of things.
Oh, is that man with the whip here? We must
Thought
see
that
the
was
man.
like your Thursday nights.
No. The man with the whip and the drawn-on mustache. He does the songs with the whip.
Oh, I do know. Oh, I do know that guy. I saw him on TikTok.
Yeah, I'd love to see him in
I don't-
person. Is that a comedy show?
Probably. Doesn't he sometimes speak French?
I have heard him say wee wee. That's yes in French. Get your mind out of the gutter.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is he here?
It
is
looks
his
like
name?
he is. It looks like there is some sort of whip show.
We have
You
to
don't
check
know if
this
it's
one
the
out.
same guy.
Is it called Watch Me Whip? Watch Me Do
And
It?
it's a horse and a dude.
Oh my god.
You're welcome. I don't know.
Well, we're definitely checking that out.
Yeah, it looks like that starts in an hour.
Cool. So what are we going to do for an hour?
Let's go watch the joust. It starts soon.
I agree.
Oh, yes. I do like me a good lance.
A lot.
Oh my god. Walks away.
It just goes.
I'm gonna
Beyond
take Basil's arm as we go.
Just hear these.
Jingle, 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 jingle. Stasia jingles off into the crowd. So you guys find the jousting arena fairly easily. There's already a pretty good crowd outside, even though this is like the first joust of the evening. And it's hard to find a place to sit. Most people are actually like up on the hillside watching.
I'm gonna use all to get some bitches to move.
You know, I didn't know where I thought that was gonna go,
I'm
but
gonna get
that's not where I thought that
I think-
sentence was gonna go. But I'm
Did you
glad
think that it
that's
was
where-
going? Did you think it was going to stop before to move?
I mean,
Use all to get some bitches?
I mean, we are
Yeah.
all a little peckish.
I am not,
I
so
thought you were getting food. You were gonna get the whole night for everybody, but
absolutely not. I get some. I'm just like, get people to move out of my way.
get celebrity friends and they don't feed you.
Celebrity.
Yeah, you're Lindsay fucking Havoc, my guy.
I'm in a mask and a crown.
your hair is
Okay.
And my hair is different. No one knows it's me. I'm like
Okay.
Batman.
All right.
Sound like Batman.
Smack Lucian.
I also
There's-
smack Lucian.
There's a trumpet of horns as the joust begins, and you watch several
sound, Lucian.
knights ride out on horses with an announcer who starts to call them out as the different colors and whatever fake countries that they're from and such. And so you guys chill out to watch the joust for a while. Can I get all of you to make wits and awareness?
Wits and awareness. 2
Yes.
and 2. And I'm too hungry, so 2 red, 2 black.
Too hungry.
Too hungry to handle.
Oh no!
Oh my god, can we not with these nails?
That's a 0
Regerts.
As long as you don't have a skull, that's
Nope, no
just
skull.
unfortunate.
Okay. Oh lord, just one more dice. Come here. Come here. Fuck.
Get out of the way. Get all out. Get out of the way.
Ah.
I got 4.
Oh,
Nice.
that's. I'm having a great time handing out stuff. That's what I'm doing.
I got
Stasia?
I got 2.
I got a 7, but it's a messy crit.
Oh,
Oh,
what
no.
the fuck, dude?
There
Come
it
on,
is.
we just got here.
Okay. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm just thinking about what the repercussions are. So, you guys settle in and watch the joust, and Lucian, you are engrossed. This is very interesting. They're standing up on top of the horses. They're like doing like cool, like hanging off the saddle tricks and stuff. Like this is very cool. You're already very happy that you decided to come. And Stasia is having a good old time doing her ulterior motive for the night, handing out drugs. Meanwhile, Basil and Lindsay, you're watching, and as you're watching, you're also kind of, keeping an eye out, just as you do. And you see a hood that seems to kind of pop up a little bit and then duck, and then you see it behind someone else, and it's approaching you. And Lindsay, you see it first. You point it out to Basil. And when the person gets close, you feel the need to defend yourself. I'm going to let you interpret it, whatever that means, but this person seems to be coming for your group.
Okay. As soon as this person gets close enough, I'm going to grab them
Mm-hmm.
and set them beside me forcefully.
It's not hard. When you reach, you kind of like wait for the person to get up close around, turn around, grab, spin, and pit them next to you. It's very easy because they are very small. And the hood falls off a little bit. And it's Diana. And she's just like holding this giant turkey leg in her hand, just like, oh, hey.
Hi. Sorry. Don't exactly like seeing people just come for me.
Hey, well, I was actually going to go try to bop Lucian with the turkey leg, but
High five.
Go red! Go red! Knock him off the horse!
We're for green, you goof.
Oh,
We're the green section.
that's why everybody's hissing at me. That's
Go
normal.
Hufflepuff!
Oh,
And I also have some Hufflepuffs.
they're great finders.
Come find me.
So Diana seems to be dressed pretty cool. Like she's got the hood that has not fallen off, that was fur trimmed, but she does have some spalders and like a tunic thing going on and boots. Very like a very small robe seems to be what she's gone for.
I put the hood back up.
I'm sorry that this keeps happening between us.
It's okay. At least you didn't punch me this time.
I thought about it.
You look really cool. You all look really cool.
You look really cool too. The only one
Thanks.
that doesn't is that one.
You gotta see my friends. We all dressed up. Rain's still in a t-shirt, but the rest of us dressed up. We look pretty cool. Not as cool as you guys, but I was coming to say hi to Lucian because I saw him over there. And we were supposed to like hunt ghosts at the Ren Fair.
Hi. Do you see what
Wait,
they're
you're
doing on
hunting
those
ghosts?
horses?
Wait. You're hunting ghosts at the Ren Fair?
Yeah.
Lucian, were you planning on ditching us?
No, we were all going to. I brought all the equipment.
No! No! This outfit is not meant for that!
It's fine, Lindsay. I left the heavy-ass camera back at the shop. I have.
No, the heavy-ass camera was left with that creepy woman.
Hey.
Oh, she was nice enough to send it
Creepy.
back to the shop. Postage paid.
Oh, well, it's severely broken, and if it's not, it will be.
I don't know what you have against my camera, but regardless, we have cell phones and they have cameras, so it's fine.
So yeah.
I
Joe,
told
are you
not
okay?
to breathe air.
It's fine. Sorry, I activated Blush of Life at the wrong time.
Oh no!
You inhale one of your fangs?
No.
Oh, thank God.
I
Is
believe
that
it
a
was
thing?
cat hair.
No, that was not Lindsay saying that, obviously.
I'm not wearing my
it's
fangs
funny.
tonight.
Good.
Somebody makes fun of me when I wear my fangs.
I don't make
Somebody
fun of
makes
you unless
fun
you,
of you?
start
You
lisping.
make fun of me all the time, every time I open my mouth. Anyway.
So,
Dawn's
anyway,
Diana.
been eating a
Oh,
lot of
wow.
her own stash just because I want people that are watching me to be amazed at how fucked up I'm not.
I'm not sure if that's something that you can actually do without throwing it back up.
Blush your life it.
Okay.
Go throw it up over there.
Okay, give me a rouse check then.
Nom nom nom.
Whew, sorry.
I'm not
I
ghost
got a
hunting with you.
skull.
It's not a skull?
I got a skull.
Oh, you got a skull.
I got a skull.
Well, it's just a failure for. Well, you
Yeah.
should
Yeah,
have
that
been
just means you
rolling
get
a red
hungry.
one for
Yeah.
that anyway.
That's just a failure. That doesn't mean you get hungrier, though.
So now you're at 3.
I'm
So-
gonna have a great time.
Diana's just like holding this giant turkey leg that does not even have a bite out of it because she can't. But it does seem a little dirty, like she may have been like also bopping other things with it. You're not sure?
That's unsanitary.
You know.
I'm not eating it. I'm not gonna like give it to somebody and make them eat it. That's gross. Do you want to go ghost hunting with my friends?
Yes.
What?
We're watching the joust.
We've seen enough
I'm
of the
gonna go
horses
eat.
and their big lances. Let's go. Sorry. That's your face broke me.
Sorry.
Let's go with Diana and her friends for a little bit, and then the whip show is like in 30-40 minutes, and then we can get back together for the whip
Oh
show.
yeah, let's watch that one.
See,
Why
they're
is he
going to the
called
whip
Yeah.
show
Josh?
anyway.
He's not even in an outfit. Fine.
Last time I went ghost hunting with you, I almost died. I don't want to do
What?
that again. Don't worry about it, Diana. I'll tell you later.
She's exaggerating. Said a bush.
Oh, okay. So is Stasia going off to go feed?
She'll meet back with them later.
Okie dokie. Stasia wanders off into the crowd. So the other three of you are going to follow Diana, or just Lucian, or
Please, come on. Have I ever asked you to do anything for me?
Only
Yeah,
all the
all the
fucking time,
time.
you fucker.
Name one time.
Oh, really?
Not you, Basil.
Are you kidding me?
Name one time, Lindsay. One time. Give
You
me.
went to that creepy fucking house.
you went to the creepy house?
Don't later, Diana.
What
I'll
was
tell
it?
you later.
What was in the house?
I'll tell you later.
I believe that was an arranged thing. You agreed to go for payment.
Payment?
Yes.
What the fuck would I need payment for?
Well, obviously it wasn't in cash. It was in boon.
And what was the boon agreed on, Lucian?
You said you would state at a later time.
Bullshit. I did not. You're making shit up.
Yes, well, regardless, can we please go?
You are.
I'm gonna keep bugging you, and you're not going to see any of this horse race anyway.
I knew I wore these nails for a reason.
Threat or promise?
Both.
Okay. Please? I don't use that word very often, and you are really hurting me. I've said it 4 times now. 4. That's almost a whole hand.
You owe me so much.
I think we've established that. Thank you. Lead the way, Diana. Basil, you're coming too.
Only if you want to, Basil. You don't have to, but we aesthetically look good together.
We do, and I won't let you have to go off alone.
Oh, thank you. I also kind of need your hand because these shoes are not good in this bad terrain.
Of course, my lady.
So Diana awkwardly sidles away to lead you back towards actually more of where the main food court area is, where like the main places to get the different, turkey legs, steak on steaks, funnel
Soft
cake,
pretzels.
soft pretzels, all the good fair food that you can no longer eat. And
we need to get one of those. Hold on just a second before we go anywhere.
tucked away at a picnic table underneath like a big sprawling tree, kind of off to the side of the eating area, you see several people, about 3 of them. One of them is standing up is Rain. You've seen him before, but like Diana said, he is in a t-shirt and jeans, but he has a metal spaulder. He's kind of going with the theme. He also has a turkey leg in his hand, and as you guys approach, Diana runs up and just smacks him across the back with hers and goes, "On guard!" And he whips around like, "All right, you caught me by surprise." And just the 2 of them just start sparring with each other with the turkey legs. At the table are 2 people. Both of whom you can't quite see their faces, because one of them, seemingly a woman, is wearing very layered scarves of bright, rich colors. And it kind of reminds me a little bit of what Stasia is wearing, because she does also have the jingling coins on her skirts and her scarves and on her bodice piece. But she does have one scarf draped across her face so that you can't see much more than her eyes, though you can see that she is laughing at Diana. The other is a man that is dressed in passable button-up shirt and khakis that could sort of go with a medieval theme. He does have a cape on, and his face is also covered by an ornate mask that looks somewhat like a fish, like the face of a fish. And behind his mask, you see that he has blonde hair.
We know this because everybody in your world is blonde.
Shut the fuck up. You made yourself blonde, so I don't want to hear it.
Just to fit in. I'm just gonna stand awkwardly and watch Diana, and if they get close to me, duck away.
Lucian, it takes you a second, but you realize that you have actually met the guy before. He was with Diana when you went ghost hunting before.
I'm going to walk over to him and extend my hand. This is the one with the fish mask, yes?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's a pleasure to meet you again, Aquaman.
It catches him a little off guard. Just good to see you again too, Lucian. I see Diana went to go find you. She said she was going to.
Yes, we are going to be ghost hunting.
And across the table, you hear the woman say, "Ghost hunting." And you know this voice. You've met her.
It's a familiar voice.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
You're going ghost hunting?
Yes.
Apparently.
We're going to find ghosts.
Here.
Well, yes,
Apparently.
we are here, so we are going to search here for ghosts. This area has a very rich history. I'm sure there are spirits wandering around.
Right.
Are you a non-believer?
Oh, no, there's absolutely ghosts and such. I just don't know that you're going to find them very well here with everything going on.
You don't think they're participating in the fun?
I guess they could be.
Yeah. We're going to catch evidence for the mortals.
Why?
Why?
Because it's fun.
Is it?
Listen, we all need a hobby, okay? I don't judge you. Please don't judge me anymore.
You judge me all the time. What the fuck are you talking about?
Name one time, Lindsay. One time that I have
my
judged
God,
you.
Lucian, are we actually going to get into this again?
This is a separate conversation.
So Diana runs over and once again smacks Lucian across the shoulder with the
Thank God, because
cozy
if it
leg.
had been me, I would have
Oh no!
backhanded a child.
This is the second
That one.
time I've been hit by a turkey.
When was the first time?
Long story, years ago. Anyway,
So she runs up and smacks Lucian across the back. Hey, so you met Kane the other night,
yes.
and that's my friend Kasai.
Ah. Instantly, Lucian's face kind of like settles into this like less childlike wonder and more serious. Like you're used to seeing Lucian.
And you would notice that Kasai's what you can see of her eyes also changes. Diana sort of outs her.
Without any invitation, Lucian is gonna sit right across from Kasai and kind of like lock eyes. I've been looking for you.
She crosses her arms across the table. And you found me.
Yes, unfortunately. Puts a damper on my evening, to say the least. I'm sure it's not fun for you to be found out. And he kind of looks over at Diana.
Who is like shrunk down a little bit and like goes and sidles up and sits down next to Kane. He just kind of like pats her on the shoulder. So,
So, what shall we do about this? I wouldn't say obligated.
oh, I would say you are.
Well, then you put me in a precarious position. I was trying to get out of this.
Hold on, sorry. What the fuck is happening?
We're having a conversation and you are butting in.
I'm gonna walk away.
I'm gonna
Okay.
follow her. What the?
All right, so Basil and Lindsay leave. Rain has kind of taken up a position behind you, Lucian.
Perfect. Let him get into a fight.
Damn, Lindsay's spicy tonight.
We're gonna follow Lindsay and Basil for a second and come back to this.
Okay.
So, are you going anywhere in particular? There's plenty of shops. There's music coming from one of the pubs nearby.
I think we're gonna wander around a little bit, look around, see what's going on, see what our vampire eyes can see, I guess. Any crowd that is too packed, I definitely put on awe to get through everybody.
It's not terribly bad. It's mostly just the lines, like either to get food or to get into like some of the pubs. Some of the pubs are really crowded. Some of the shops, the ones that have indoor areas, are really crowded.
Okay.
As you're walking, you do spot Gideon and Hank again. And Hank now has a thing of fries and is munching on them. But you see that now that he has the mask off, he actually has more makeup across his mouth that looks like a toothy mouth.
So cute. Gonna let them do their date thing.
Give me wits and I'm trying to see how much you have of this. Give me wits and insight.
Wits and okay, so
And
it's just one less dice.
Basil, you can give me that too if you would like.
Okay, 3.
2.
It's a little harder to tell especially for you, Basil, because they're a little bit further away and they seem to be talking and having conversation, like pointing and looking at things. But after looking at them for a while, and Lindsay, you do notice it first, Gideon occasionally kind of like twitches his head and then stops and he will and then continue on with what he's doing. You see him do it once, maybe twice.
Should we go see if he's okay?
I guess it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, we'll walk over to Gideon.
Okay. They have made their way over to a metalworking booth where there's all kinds of ornaments and stuff to put on walls and to put in gardens and to, put on your shelves and things like that. Lots of dragons, lots of princesses and fairies and such. And they look over and wave.
Are you all right, Gideon?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
Noticed that there was you were being a little twitchy.
It's my music's being a little annoying tonight. It's with the noise, it's kind of a lot. I'm fine.
Are you sure?
I'm fine.
Is he fine?
He, even as you're like looking at him, he kind of turns his head a little bit. I'm fine.
What is your music telling you?
This is star loading. Give me a second. Oh, it's just some kind of out of place Britney Spears. I don't know. It's just with everything going on. I don't know.
Which Brittany? Hold on. It's very important.
Which Brittany?
Free Britney, obviously.
Obviously.
It's that one. I think it's Toxic.
Is there anything I could get off of that at all?
Why would Toxic be playing in your head?
I guess I'll find out later.
I don't like that.
You get used to it.
I mean, I've been having premonitions and I'm still not used to it.
How's that been going? Are you learning to sort of control them, or are they just kind of coming and going? It can be
both.
Looks like it still bothers you.
There's a lot that's been happening.
Oh, I have the notebook. I always have the notebook now. Can I flip to the page of the person that I drew?
Yes.
Can I show it to him?
Yes.
Do you know who this is?
No, I don't believe so, but that's a very good drawing. Did you do that?
Yes.
Must be the Toreador talent.
Sure.
Sure. No, I don't know who that is.
Okay.
Did you see him in a vision?
Yes.
What sort of vision?
I tell him about the vision that I saw the man in. Maybe not all the details of it.
Tell me what details you do tell him.
Great question, Star, because I don't remember the whole vision.
What you saw was when you held onto Eric's head and you were trying to figure out what was making him do that. You heard she is coming.
Yes.
You saw him essentially taking care of Eric. You saw him using the illusions to protect Eric.
Yes.
You heard him saying, we will release her.
Yes, I will tell him. Actually, I'll tell him all of that because this man is directly involved with turning Eric, it seems like.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't remember where I saw this man. I forgot it was Eric's head. And I'll tell him that I think he was involved with Eric. I'm not going to tell him that I touched
Why?
Eric to
Yeah.
get it.
The one, oh shoot, I forget her name. We met her the night that
Clara?
Yes, Clara. Maybe she knows him.
From what you've just said, this sounds like it could be Mockingbird.
Cool.
Did you see anything else about him?
No.
Well, and he like pulls out his phone and takes a picture of you drawing. This is better than nothing. We didn't know what he looked like before.
Yep. I don't know if I want to know what he looks like. I feel like this puts like a mark on me. If he ever found out.
We still don't know where he is or what he's trying to do, or if he's even here. And you see him kind of like turn his head again. And this time Hank seems to notice. And he kind of like steps up, says, let's go get a drink. Let's go get a drink. And just kind of like nods to you and to Basil and kind of like pulls Gideon, and Gideon goes. He has his
Yeah, we're not gonna stop him.
Yeah.
Cool.
Quick check in with Stasia.
Yes, God.
Are you doing anything besides feeding?
Really, no. I guess I'm listening for gossip for fun. But yeah, I've planted my seeds early in the beginning, and I've been waiting for the drugs to kick in so I can come back around and
Give me I'll say what's an awareness, just so that you can like keep an eye out for who you've given the samples to.
and I have 3 hungies. Yeah. Boy. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4. Okay. Yeah, so you don't really follow anybody, but it's not hard for you to find somebody that you saw earlier in the night when you were first in line and you handed out some things. And you can see that person is having a very good time. And it doesn't take much for you to just be like, hey, buddy. Kind of just, take him over to the side like, hey, we having another good time?
Yeah, my shoelaces glow in the dark, but you got to come over there to see it. Come here, like check it out. Hold on. Let me charge it up. I got a flashlight in here. Don't.
And
tell
he's just
anybody.
like, he's just high enough to be like, oh shit, that's badass. I want to see.
Come on. I know it's really crazy.
All right. So, you can. Are you going to take 2 worth of hunger or 1 worth of hunger? Are you going to kill them?
Oh God, no.
I have to ask.
But no, I'm just gonna, once I'm done with that, I'm gonna put him back. Then I'm gonna go get him. Then I'm just gonna oh, he's got a sticker. Hey, honey. I gave him a
All right.
Molly.
So how much hunger do you drink down?
I'm gonna be until I'm not hungry no more.
You have to kill someone to hit hunger 0.
I'm okay. No, I'm not killing anybody. So 1.
So hunger 1. Okay.
Yes.
That's what I needed to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't tempt me again, because if you ask me one more time, the little piece of Bruja in me is gonna fucking do it.
Y'all want a masquerade breach right now?
I don't know. Every time we take on, it's fine. It's just fine, guys. It works out just fine every time. I'm not challenging God. I'm done now. I love you. Please don't kill me.
So, Lucian sat at this picnic table with another coterie of kindred, facing the kindred that you've been looking for.
Yes.
So what's your plan?
I'm really not looking to end this night so soon. But you say that I am obligated to let Samuel know where you're at.
That doesn't mean that you're going to, but I know that you are obligated. That's why I want to know what
Unfortunately.
your plan is, not what he wants you to do.
Well, I don't see much of an option. I owe the man, unfortunately. Unless, of course, you have another suggestion.
You see across the table, Diana, who is sitting next to Kane, is like looking between you guys like super nervously. We've been trying to take him out of the picture for a while.
Big,
Been trying to find a
giant
way.
smile.
We've been trying to find a way to do that. If you are of the persuasion that you want to help him, then we're going to have a problem. If you're of the persuasion that you do not wish to help him and you would also like him out of the picture, then we may have an accord.
I could not like that man any less, and anything I can do to assist in removing him from his position or on life, I'm keen on listening. And I'm gonna relax my posture and lean back.
And she does so also, just a little bit. The further out of this unlife I can get him, the better. That man ruined my life. And then my unlife.
Yes, he's not the most personable person, is he? So what exactly are you thinking? How do we go about this? Do you have a plan to perhaps declare a blood hunt?
We can't declare anything. Only the prince can declare a blood hunt. Kindred are not allowed to kill other kindred otherwise.
Yes.
It's part of the traditions.
And this town is steeped in Camarilla, so getting away with something like that is quite impossible.
Precisely. Not to mention an errant child would be the first suspect.
Yes. However, if we were to perhaps frame him for something successfully?
Perhaps, but Alustra trusts him implicitly.
Yes, that is a problem.
The two of them have been in this since before she was prince.
Surely there has to be something that we can use to drive a wedge between them. I really would prefer to do this on the up and up.
I have no problem with killing him as long as we have a getaway. You don't have to be the one to do it. But if I have a way to just disappear afterwards, and we've been discussing different options.
Are you looking to stay in Haligdom, or are you talking about getting out of town?
It may require us to stay for a while we get things arranged.
I do happen to have a place you could hide. Would be a bit uncomfortable, but I'm sure we could make it work.
And what is that?
There's a secret room in my basement. I could, make it livable for a while, and you could stay there. At least until things blow over, and you could leave town.
I see. That could work. The other fact of the matter is actually killing him, because he is not... He is a quiet power. Tremere are not to be fucked with, as it were.
Yes, I've heard rumors of blood sorcery and magic.
Anything you've heard, it's probably true.
Never seen it up close. Prefer not to. So how do we weaken him then?
Well, and she looks around at the very, secluded area. And you see her eyes unfocus for a second. And it's a look that you now recognize because Stasia has done it a few times. She seems to be trying to see beyond the veil. You see her glance around. And you see Rain and Kane also do the same thing. Although they don't have the same look about them. They seem to be just doing a mundane check. Well, it would seem we're in a decent place to formulate a plan. If you have a while to spare.
For this plan, I could spend the entire night. And I'm going to lean forward and engage.
Right. So the two of you begin to formulate a plan. Meanwhile, Diana groans because she knows that means that she can't go to the whip show.
Oh, the whip show. If it's the guy with the mustache, I'm going to be disappointed at the end, but that's okay.
And she's like pulls out like a itinerary thing. It's like, I think he does it again later on.
Yes. Okay. Good. We'll go later.
Okay. Lindsay and Basil. Anything that y'all want to be up to? Plenty of shopping, plenty of people, plenty of shows to be had.
Definitely shopping, but as I'm a person who doesn't like to RP shopping.
Oh no, I'm not
that.
saying that we have to do a shopping episode. Fuck that shit.
No, fuck that. I do
I do imagine after a while Lindsay just has all this shit.
Oh yes.
Like bags and like Basil's carrying some of it.
Some of it, but she doesn't make Basil carry all of it. But sorry. I want to try and do a premonition after hearing Gideon and kind of thinking about Mockingbird.
Okay. What is your intention?
I'm trying to see if I can if I can gauge any more of what his plan is.
What Mockingbird's plan is?
Yeah. Or if there's a way to figure out if he's nearby or anything like that. I don't like that Gideon is having premonitions in this area that seem to be messing with him a little bit.
Okay, so give me a rouse check and give me aspects and resolve.
Okay, I am hungrier.
Ah, finally happened.
Yeah, it never happened. Okay, and what was it again? Ah, fuck.
Aspects and resolve.
I don't need that one, I guess. Aspects and resolve. Aspects is 2, resolve is 3. Okay. Six.
Nice. You keep just knocking it out of the park on those things. I'm kind of annoyed.
I'm sorry.
So you kind of take a moment next to one of the shopping booths and just stare up and unfocus for a bit. And instead of the normal progression of images that you've had before, where you've been able to sort of make sense, it's almost like a flood. And it's a lot of what you've already seen, but not quite in a sensical manner. It's the box, it's the cave door, it's Mockingbird's face, it's she's coming, we will release her. It's the cave outside the mountain. Not outside the mountain. It's the cave up on the mountain. It's the vision that you saw of the storybook style illustration with the the spider creature and the dragon, the sleeping dragon under the mountain, under the castle, and you have that castle in your head, and then you look down from the sky and you see that castle in front of you, and you realize that one of the facades of one of the buildings at this Ren Fair looks exactly like the castle in your vision.
Fuck. Can I go towards the castle?
Yeah.
Okay.
It seems to be like a bigger shop. One of the more established ones, like a leatherworking shop. It's got all these costume pieces.
Okay.
All kinds of people inside.
I'm going to wander kind of like around it, looking for anything that might show a marking of some sort of hidden passage, something here.
Give me wits and investigation.
Okay. Wits and investigation. Where the fuck is that? I have nothing in investigation, so fun
Just
for
your
me.
wits.
Can I use heightened senses to help eyesight?
Sure.
Cool. That'll
It
be
heightens everything,
Yes.
but it can still help.
Yeah, better than nothing. I'm going to use a willpower. Oh no.
Okay.
Well, I got a skull, so if I don't, I'm gonna murder somebody.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
2 successes.
Okay. It's a little difficult because it's a single facade that's connected to several other shops in that building, and it's very long. And there are fences on either side of that building to keep you specifically from being able to get to the back side of it, because it's on the outside, like the outside edge of the fairground border there.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of actually up on one of the higher hills in this area, so it stands up above everything else. But it's not easy. It's you don't find a way to be able to get around behind it.
Okay.
There's employee entrances on the inside, but once you get to the back there, you don't know where the hell you're going to end up.
Sure.
And walking kind of around and through it and browsing, you don't really see anything out of the ordinary. There's people buying, people in costumes, people who are probably too drunk to be here at this point.
I'm gonna start taking pictures of this building then.
Okay.
Kind of frantically, I think, because Lindsay's now a little freaked out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Everything's gonna be all right.
There's this building looks like one in my visions.
Like exactly, or
It does look almost exactly right.
It's
Star?
like it has that same sort of cartoony feel to it, but it's like someone just took it and made it into a prop
Yeah.
piece.
Sort of, yeah.
I'll show him the picture that I drawn of it before.
oh shit.
Yeah. So I say we're gonna come back here later. Maybe get some bacon and eggs.
It's code for breaking and entering.
Oh my God.
We're in public.
Hanging out
Okay, so
Stasia
this
too much.
gives her the look that I was giving you. Like,
Right. And speaking of Stasia, you do see her nearby. You spot her, you hear the jingling. She seems to be vibing out.
I'll go over to her.
Hey!
Oh no.
Oh,
No.
Oh, you guys look like king and queen. You guys look so great. You guys, your skin is so soft.
Why?
I kind of peel her off of Lindsay. Like, okay, and
I
you look
gave-
like a princess.
I gave that guy, and then I had and then I ate that guy. I didn't eat the guy. I didn't like the whole.
Okay. Oh yeah. I think it's time to go.
Why? What's going on? Did something happen?
No, nothing's
Did
happened.
Lucian do something?
No.
Lucian do something?
No, it's more.
She
It's
looks
me.
at she looks at Basil. Like, did Lucian do something? What happened?
I
Do
don't
you need
feel.
me to punch somebody?
No, I can punch people myself.
Yeah, but you. Okay, what do you need?
I don't need anything. I think I need to go.
Go where? Go home?
Yeah, I don't feel great.
Oh. Do you need food? I know which ones are well, I know the ones that I tagged.
We don't have the same type.
Okay. I'm not gonna say shallow, but
I mean, I am shallow. I'll say it.
I'm not gonna agree with you because you're sick. Okay, I guess we'll go find Lucian.
He's not far off. As you guys are making your way towards the entrance, you do see where he is tucked off in that picnic table in the corner, still talking very closely with Kasai and her coterie.
We'll wait until they're done.
It's just a few minutes, and you see Diana, who looks bored out of her mind. And is just like laying over the side of the table. She looks over and she sees you and waves. And Kasai, Rain, and Kane also glance over and see you. And Kasai just sort of nods to you, Lucy, and says, well, we can work out some more details in the future if we need to, but I think that we have a solid plan here.
Fantastic. It's been a pleasant evening, and I look forward to working with you.
Surprisingly so.
Good evening.
She shakes your hand
I'm gonna
with a little bit of the jingle of the coins on her costume.
adjust my tie, and then I'm gonna saunter over to my group. I trust you had a pleasant evening. Are we ready for the whip show?
Oh no.
No?
I think we should get out of here.
Oh, what did you do, Stasia?
Stasia didn't do anything. This is me.
Oh, is everything okay? You can tell us along the way. Come on.
Yep.
So you guys make your way back towards the entrance. It's actually gotten fairly late at this point. The Ren Fair itself is open until about midnight, but it's maybe 10, 11 o'clock, and so there's still quite a few people, but it's beginning to dwindle. As you get up towards the entrance there, you spot Hank again. Bright blue, shimmery, hard to miss him. But no Gideon. And he does seem to be sort of scanning the crowd, and he spots you guys, and he waves, and he says, this seems like a very dumb question, knowing him, but have you seen Gideon by any chance? I know that he just disappears, and you can't freaking find him.
Not since I saw you last. Was he okay?
Yeah, he was fine. It was just he disappeared after a moment, just a few minutes ago. And normally he's back within a few minutes, but they're calling us for the reservation at the tea room, and I didn't think you would miss that, so I didn't know if maybe he had snuck up on one of you guys or something. He likes to do that.
Well, I don't think so. Can I activate Sense the Unseen?
Sure.
And look for him? What do I roll?
That you would roll Aspects and Resolve.
Resolve. Okay, that's 2, so...
So I'm just sitting here waiting for you to roll a roll that you don't know.
Just 1 success.
Cursory glance, you don't see anything. There's also a lot of people around, but he may have even already gone over to the tea room, and I'm just overreacting. He just tends to slip around like that. But if you do see him, just tell him I'm looking for him.
Will do.
All right, I'm gonna see if he's back there, and he waves and says, "Have a good night, guys."
You as
And
well.
leaves. All right. So you guys exit, leave the front area, make your way back down the path in the dark forest. It's late summer. The scream of the cicadas is deafening. And there's a soft wind that blows through the trees. And then you see headlights on the street. And you think nothing of it because it's a street. There's going to be cars driving by, and you're on an established path to the side there, so it's not like you're about to get hit or anything. But then the headlights slow down, and then the headlights stop next to you. And Stasia, it's a familiar car to you.
Oh. Pull down the window.
And you guys see a familiar face, and your Garu friend Victor.
I got drugs.
Get in the car.
Oh, I'm hopping in the car quickly.
Yeah, as he's...
This is fucking call a shotgun.
God damn it, you broke him.
Oh, Jesus
What was
Christ.
I doing? Right.
Getting in the car.
Okay, you said get in the car. Lucian immediately gets up to get into the car, and Stasia's like, but we have a car.
He said, "Get in. Come on, get in the back."
Just get in get in the car.
All of us get in the car?
If you need to clown back in the seat backs, just do it.
How big is this fucking car? Are we clown carting this? I'm not.
No,
Wait,
it's not that
is-
small.
Okay, hold on.
Someone does have to sit on the hump in the back, but
That is
Stand
not.
by. I'm gonna put the car in park. Like she's reaching over and she turns off the fucking car. Then she's just gonna climb out. Let's do this.
We
Getting
weren't
in
in
the
our
car.
car yet, were we?
yeah, no, you guys were walking to. You guys were walking to the parking lot. You were not at your car yet.
Okay, got you.
You guys are on the street in the middle of the woods, and he
In
just
that
pulls up
case-
next to you.
I really
In that
thought you
case-
just put this man's
Yeah, I thought you
car
just
in
turned off
park.
his
I
car,
was like,
like-
what are you doing?
Yep, no, we're all on the same page now. I thought we were
Okay.
getting in the car, like
All right.
literally.
Oh, I'm in the car.
Gotcha.
Come on,
So
let's go.
you guys pile into Victor.
Shotgun.
Three different names ran through my head there for a second. You guys pile into Victor's car, and he peels out surprisingly fast.
Okay, where do I start?
Well, you can start by
Stasia.
telling me why you
Stasia.
haven't replied to any
Shut
of
the
my
fuck up,
emails.
Lucian. Lucian, I need you to not. Thank you, Stasia. The thing, the papers you shared with me.
Yeah.
They just told me what it is. It's he'll slow down the car, put it a bit to the side, so he can focus for a moment. Okay. There's a monster in a cave.
No shit.
Oh god, really? You
Yes,
too?
it was sealed long ago,
Yep.
Uh-huh.
and there's a construction crew about to clear up.
Oh.
Where?
Where we are right now going. And that
Right
moment
now?
he
What?
begins going. He begins turning on the car on.
Well,
like hitting the gas.
Shit. Okay, I take
dressed
off
for
the
this.
crown.
God damn it.
God damn it.
I'm not dressed for any of this.
I'm always dressed for action.
Hold on. We're in the car like this right now. Just
This is fantastic.
You
My
would
night is
see that
going
that
wonderful.
that Victor doesn't have his usual like business like suit. He's more casual looking.
you look great, bud, by the way.
Not the time.
No.
You know, I don't have to breathe, so the corset makes sense, but like still. Ugh.
So there's a monster where we're going. What type of monster are we talking? Like
It's like a dragon under the
massive-
mountain. I've been telling you this for fucking weeks.
Yeah, but is
And
it a
we're going there
real life
right now.
dragon? Is it like a commander?
The
commander
only
dragon?
the only thing they uncover from the writings is that We sealed it long ago. And the only way to open the door is by
Slow
the
down,
blood
buddies.
of-
You're getting the cops pulled on us. That's not cool. Take a left over here.
the only way to open the door is with the blood of clanless. And he like I can-
Mockingbird is trying to open it.
Mockingbird.
Fuck is Mockingbird?
I opened the
God.
book and I flipped to the page that I drew and I show them this guy.
Hmm.
Quick
Does
glance
this guy
over
look
it, step
familiar?
back to the road.
No, Stassi, you've never seen him, but you do remember Gideon mentioning when you guys first went to that last Elysium in the car, he mentioned that he thinks that Mockingbird was Clara and Eric's sire.
Yeah, but no, nothing. Okay.
I saw this guy when I touched Eric.
Oh, right. She conveys a message. I mean, that could be Eric's
Sire.
trash, probably. You know what? We can ask him.
The thing that we shouldn't be doing is taking you to where we can open this gate, Stasia.
Whoa. What do you mean her opening?
She's a clanless.
Wait. Right. Yeah. Sorry. I was gonna tell you. I forgot. I
So
didn't
us
intentionally
driving
not tell
quickly
you.
to that
She-
place might be a
she
bad idea.
Immediately, like, looked straight to him. Like, it was not like that. I'm
Slow
sorry.
down.
I didn't mean to not tell you. I was going to tell you.
Oh,
It's only a recent development thing that we found out, so
Yeah. We gotta catch up.
So where are we going? Can you give me a name, a location?
up the mountain.
It's Victor, you would know it's not like a specific location, it's not a town or anything. It's just somewhere out in the park that they have been building. And you know where to turn off to find it, but it doesn't really have a name.
yeah. It's somewhere along the park, deeper to the north of the park that they're building. There's no street name there. I just know it because
So what do we do when we get there? Kill everybody? What are we doing?
yes.
No, absolutely not. I will talk them out of it. We're not killing people.
Okay.
He's
okay.
kidding. He's not really gonna kill everybody.
I would kill everybody.
He would, Stasia. Don't worry about it, though. I'm very persuasive.
Okay. Here's. Listen, I just got the call. I was going there, saw you there. I was thinking just going, seeing what I came up with. But if you think you can convince them to do not be there and just walk away, good.
If I can't, then you can kill them. I'm not killing them.
Okay, can't we just say something like there's a bomb threat?
That's just more people showing up, though.
Okay, say that there's a gas leak and they have to leave.
That would have more people showing up to fix a gas leak.
Okay.
No, because they don't have anything a part of it. They're just gotta leave.
I'm still driving, by the way.
Yeah, you guys are
Not as fast though.
it's you're weaving around those tight mountain roads deeper into the woods where there haven't been streetlights for a long time, but now it's just the light of a pretty bright moon outside, starlight, not sunlight, fuck.
Starlight Express.
Starlight glinting off of the trees.
Suddenly, Victor looks at the rest of the group and they're just ash. Guys.
Guys! And Victor, it's not too much longer until you get there.
Wait, what if we just cut the power?
Let's just say when we get like 5 minutes away, like close to, but not enough so they can see the car. Whoever is near there, gonna slow down and move to the side.
Pull off to the side of the road.
Open the back of the trunk. Well, if we can just make everybody leave.
I got you.
That,
Well, Stasia, you're clanless, so you stay here by the car, right? Because we don't want you unlocking whatever gate thing, monster thing this is.
Just
You want everybody to clear out, Lindsay, so why don't you and Basil, our charismatic members, try to clear them out, and if anything goes sideways, we have a signal and the rest of us come running.
Okay, and the signal is?
Screaming bloody murder? That would be fairly obvious.
Basil,
yes?
that'll be on you, because I can't do that.
Oh, yes, sorry. That
Oh,
was
I can
insensitive.
absolutely scream dramatically.
Thank you, sweetie.
yeah, I'll start walking over.
Before,
Oh my
before
God,
you
I'm
go,
Dressed
before you
like
go,
a queen. Fuck.
before you go, you should have something in case anything goes sideways. And he goes to the trunk, opens it up, and he then looks at you. Reference.
Pick the noisy cricket.
You have a handgun in there?
A few moments, pulls out a handgun.
Perfect. I take his handgun, but I also
He
already have
holds
mine.
it a bit tight before letting it go.
You don't
expect
trust
you-
me.
I expect you not shooting that to me.
Oh,
I expect you that in case it is necessary, you do pull the trigger. Not on me.
Victor,
pulls up the window.
sweet summer child. I am the person most likely in this group to pull the trigger. Not on you unless I have to. So I wouldn't worry about me.
Fine.
I slipped this into. I don't
Into
know.
what? Where is your other gun? How are you hiding this
Strap
stuff?
on my leg.
Oh, okay.
I
Uh-huh.
have it. I have the other gun strapped to my thigh. I'm gonna put this one in my boot.
Okay.
I have knee-high boots.
That
on.
makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah, oh, I assumed.
Yes.
So, you and Basil step off
King and
and
queen walking up.
begin making your way down the street in the dark.
Morticia
woods.
Gomez Adams.
Oh my god, you are. Just walking through the night. It's... What?
As they're beginning to walk away, I'm gonna look at. I was gonna say Joseph, but no, Lucian. And you follow me. Come along with me.
We're
And
leaving
he-
Stasia here by herself.
You know what? No, you stay and take care of her. I suppose you can do that, right? You would do that, right, Lucian?
But yes, of course. Yeah. Why are you questioning? What's going on, Victor? Just talk to me.
I am talking to you right now.
You are being very, forgive the pun, cryptid.
How would I be up? You know what? Doesn't matter. Goes to the trunk, close it, and offers you a knife.
Ah. Thank you. Is this what I use against the monster? Is it some kind of ritualistic dagger?
No, it's just to stab any motherfucker that comes around.
Odd. You intrigue me, Victor. What kind of life do you live?
You barely know me. Goes to Stasia. Stasia, in case I do not return along with them, just in case, he throws at her the keys of the car.
Okay. I don't actually need to worry about suffocation. Like I can just break out.
No, just for you to have the car to go away along with the rest of you.
And we're gonna meet up where?
I am unsure. And that,
Okay,
that
that's
I'm
a
only
shitty plan. You had this whole entire time to think of a plan, and
No,
you
I
wait
only have like 5 minutes before I found you. So I had no other plan. I'll
Okay,
go
so
and catch up
great.
with them.
We'll meet up at my house, our house, whatever.
Sure. And he goes and into the shadows, following the other two.
Okay. Are you going to use your fancy bracelet?
Oof. Actually, what I'm going to do, it's oh my god, do I need to spend noses for this? I think I need to spend noses for
To use your bracelet? I don't think so.
No,
To
not
do
for
something
that.
else, maybe.
No. Yeah, I need to spend a gnosis and Dex and occult. I need to roll for that.
What are you doing exactly?
I'm using a gift.
Ah.
Yes. I send you the thing. Well, I get dice because I only have 1d6 in this entire house.
What?
What?
Where are my
One
dice?
what in this entire house? One set of dice?
Yeah, I only have one set of dice.
What is the matter with you?
Ah.
He needs to be a gremlin. He needs to learn the ways.
Right?
It's a d10 for me in this case. Yeah, because I don't have.
Neat. Okay. Alright, and it's difficulty 7.
Mm-hmm.
So anything 7 and above is a success.
Two successes.
Okay.
Actually, that would be 3 successes.
Alright, and it helps with the difficulty of stealth and intimidation. Cool, cool. I would say so. Neat. Alright. So you just kind of woof, into the shadows.
Weave
Following-
my fingers and shadows cover me.
Following along behind the other two.
Mm-hmm.
And Lucina staying with Stasia.
Mm-hmm.
So, my king and queen, after a few moments of crunching down the rocky, gravelly side of the road in the dark, you see around a bend a bit of unnatural light, like a spotlight. And you come across where there's a access turn that turns into a dirt road that goes up between a couple of inclines, and after a good ways, you see that ahead of you, a good almost mile off the road, there's construction. You can see the silhouette of a giant excavator, one of the big arms, that's been illuminated by giant work lights. And you can hear the hum of a generator, the engine of the excavator, and the crumbling and cracking as it's digging into the earth.
Okay, gonna walk over.
Yeah, I'm kicking on awe.
Yeah, also
Alright.
kicking on awe.
As you approach, you see that there is one person inside the excavator who is working it. There are 2 people sort of down in that hole where it has been digging who seem to be kind of like directing it and giving the guy cues and such. Not close enough to get like hit, but like close enough that they're kind of keeping an eye on what he's doing.
Yeah.
And then there's a tarp nearby that has a little table that's been set up with what seems to be a coffee maker. And there's 2 guys with cups of coffee who just seem to be shooting the shit over there.
Ah. Yep, walking up with awe.
All right. The 2 guys with the coffee turn around and see you 2. And they're like, guys, you can't, what are you doing up here? You can't be up here, guys.
Why not?
Why not?
This is a secure work site. You have to have a hard hat. You have to have security equipment. You have to be clearanced. You have to be a worker. It's just not safe up here, guys. Come on, just go back to the Ren Fair, okay? You went down the ways a little too far. This is not the Ren Fair. It's just a safety thing.
I think you guys shouldn't be working this late at night, though. That's against safety regulations too. It's midnight.
They
Super
start
dangerous,
chuckling and
yeah.
they exchange a glance like You don't know nothing about construction work, huh?
I know that it could be an OSHA violation.
Oh, no. We got all the permits. We got everything. The site's been checked out. We are clear and safe and good to go.
So you wouldn't mind if I called the OSHA regulator then?
He kind of like looks like you could, but we've already been checked out.
When?
Before we started up digging and doing the site, we gotta keep this all up in order to even operate.
How deep are you digging? Because I know that there's some pipes and such under here.
Do you know that there's some pipes and stuff? We're trying to like even out the place over here.
If you're evening it out, why are you digging so deep?
We gotta.
I feel like I need your permits. I feel like I need to look at this stuff.
I feel like I need to know who the fuck you are before I start handing you some permits and stuff. You were dressed like the lady from Once Upon a Time, and I don't think I'm going to take you very seriously right now, hon.
How dare you?
The words of I'm not gonna take her very seriously because this thing I have has long range.
Yes, it does.
I will make so that the area of her dress that is near to the ground begins to look like shadows are slowly pouring out.
So you're turning her into actual Morticia Adams.
Yeah, though it begins to see like the dress itself not only is starting to spread out, but moving and slowly crawling.
I'm gonna switch to Daunt instead.
Yeah, likewise. Giving her a look like this is new. Is this you?
It's you. And so the two of them kind of like step back a second. They're like looking up at the lights and then looking at you, and then they're looking at each other and like, ma'am.
You've heard tales about the horrors that happen on this mountain, haven't you?
They kind of give each other a glance like, did you sign it?
The witch that wanders this woods?
Is this some kind of like joke kind of thing?
This is no joke. We're here to warn you.
About a witch. You see that one of the guys from over at the excavator has turned around and is like trying to yell at one of the guys, and it's like, dude, what's going on?
Are they not feeling anything towards like
they hadn't turned around to see you yet. Okay. Oh, you talking about the two guys that you're talking to?
They're looking at me, yeah.
Yeah, they look intimidated. They look scared, but they're also kind of confused at this point.
I think you should shut down your machines and leave.
Can you give me a charisma and intimidate?
Oh, yes, of course I can, sweetie.
Plus a dot for your daunt. Or actually, you have 2 in presence, don't you? Okay, then give me 2 dice.
So much. So charisma.
Would the shadow weaving help?
With another dot for the shadows.
So many. Hold on. So
you have enough dice for that?
Hold on. Where's my my intimidation is 2, and did I have 2 more? Oh Lord, switch out!
I'm looking at my tiny little mortal dice pool.
Take that cheese.
Fuck. So much.
What'd you get? Storyteller.
What did you get? I ask you the questions. What did you get?
11.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That's a lot.
Okay, tell me what you said again.
I think you should shut down and leave. Telling them stories about a witch that wanders
with the creepy,
with the mist and the crazy eyes.
And the crazy eyes, of course. One of them straight up drops their coffee.
Oh no.
No.
Tragedy. Tragedy is struck. And the other guy's like, I don't know that I think we should listen to her. And he's like, hey guys, and he starts like yelling for the other guy. It's like, hey, cut it. And some of the ambient noise finally shuts down as the excavator turns off. And the guy kind of like leans out. It's like, what the fuck's going on?
I'll just slowly turn towards him.
He seems pretty far off. And he's like kind of squinting past like the lights, like, who the fuck are they?
Start slowly walking towards him.
Okay. How far does that reach?
I don't know. I thought it was who could see me kind of thing.
I think so. Victor, how much are you doing with the shadow? Are you gonna do anything fun? Anything additional?
First, make it look like the shadow, the dress is getting a life of itself, and then the shadow, not tentacles, but like snake thing is begin to take more of like claws that begin to, instead of just dragging, like grabbing to the ground and moving themselves, and not only from her dress, but from around the trees and wherever there's shadows, and reducing a bit of the light around of the lamps.
So some real La Sombra shit, essentially.
Yes.
So the two guys on the ground, they start to see all the shadows and such moving, and like the other two guys who are with the coffee, like are like panicking and kind of like heading back towards one of the work trucks nearby. The two guys on the ground kind of like back up a little bit and almost slip down into the hole. And actually past that, as you're walking closer, Lindsay, you can see the entrance of a cave. You can see that they were starting to dig down into it.
You should leave now.
And the two guys on the ground scramble, climb up on all fours, like trying to climb out of this dirt hole, and also make their way towards the truck as the other guys are starting it up and like starting to try and peel out without them. And the one guy in the fucking excavator who got 6 successes on 4 dice.
Shit.
Yeah, is like,
impressive.
what the fuck is going on? You get the idea that maybe like the light's in his eyes so he can't quite see. He's like, what the fuck is going on, guys? What's
grab his ankle, like get close enough to like actually grab him.
She's actually gonna like climb up kind of onto the treads
like, there. Like creepily climb up.
And he goes to like, what the fuck, guys? Oh shit!
I think you should go.
And just real quick, give me a dexterity roll, like double the dexterity pool. Just real quick.
Double the dexterity pool?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, okay.
Like your dexterity twice.
Okay. This will be very funny if I just fall off of the
He just kicks you in the fucking face.
I will end him.
We're not killing anybody. We're not killing. I will end him.
What you get? 4? Okay. He kicks and jerks his ankle out from your grip. Does almost hit you in the face, but not very close. It looks like that's what he was going for. Didn't get it.
Good. Fucker.
And almost clambers out past you and almost falls off of this machine as he's trying to get out and dig his way out of this hole here. And he and the others peel out in the work truck. And the night becomes just a whir of generators. Lindsay, now that you're stopped and looking around, you do sort of recognize this area because one of your visions took you on almost a sort of walk. A visual sort of tour of going into the cave and down into it, to that door. I need you to roll me Auspex and Resolve.
Ooh.
Auspex. Resolve.
Oh no.
Oh shit, fuck. Well, more dice gone. All of my hunger dice are just going away. If I lose all of them, means I don't have hunger, right?
No.
That would be nice.
Sorry. 5.
In the whir of the generators and what you can hear from the trees and the wind overhead, you start to hear music. And you've never had an auditory premonition before. You're hearing a song that you're fairly familiar with. It's Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. And it seems to be coming from what you can see of the cave entrance.
We need to fill this hole. Victor, do you know how to work? I'm assuming you're around here somewhere. Do you know how to work this shit?
Out in between of the trees, he would come out somewhat covered in shadows. And he'll continue walking toward the machine. I could try.
Better you than me, because I am not a construction worker.
Do I look like one? He says as he gets up into the machine.
I mean, I'm a performer. I haven't really driven in a while. What?
That music that you're hearing feels a little stronger.
No.
It feels familiar. It feels like a friend.
What kind of friend?
The lyrics are, I don't want the world to see me because I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's meant to be broken, I just want you to know who I am.
Can I go towards the cave entrance?
Mm-hmm.
Do I see anything?
You don't see anything, but the music feels stronger.
Can I shine my camera flashlight down there?
It rocks a path large enough for someone to walk through comfortably.
Okay.
Give me wits and awareness.
Okay. Do not drop the hunger die or I will not have any. 6.
It's very faint, but the music begins to morph a bit. And then you realize it's not the music in your head anymore. You're hearing something from inside the cave, from deep inside the cave. It's another voice that is singing. And you know this voice. It's hard to tell what exactly he's singing. But you've heard this voice sing before. It sounds like Gideon.
I'm going to scramble down.
Into the cave?
Not thinking. Yeah, I'm just like head first into this cave.
Basil and Victor, you see Lindsay, who had hesitated at the edge of the cave, just suddenly jump down into it.
I'm going to follow and wave at Victor to not...
Don't bury us in here.
for the greater good.
Shit!
You know the problem? Depends. He will pick out why she went there.
I don't know. She just got all weird. Hang on.
Can you
He's
go
gonna
for the rest?
down in the cave as well.
Actually, shit, I'm gonna go after them.
Have a cell phone.
Oh, that's right. I have a cell phone. That's right. This is not not D&D
This is
times.
not D&D. We have a cell
Yeah,
phone.
I was thinking like I have no way to communicate.
Cast
Shit, I don't have
sending.
sending spell, and I'm like, I have a cell phone. Yeah, I'll call quickly to Stasia.
Stasia, your phone rings. It's Victor.
Zip.
What's he calling you?
The other one, the Lindsay Haddock is going into the cave.
Is that a euphemism?
Jesus fuck. Get me to Lucian.
It is a fuck.
Get me to Lucian. Pass me to Lucian.
She hands him the phone.
Victor, hey.
The one Havoc, the singer.
Yeah,
It's
Lindsay,
going in-
what about her?
She's going into the cave.
And that's a problem, right?
That's what I said.
Okay,
Neither-
we're on it. We're coming.
Yeah, just
That's what she said.
if you need more things, they're in the trunk. If you need to defend yourself, there's more things in the trunk.
Okay.
And I hang out.
Okay.
Just
I'm
almost run. after
Let's go.
those two.
Stasia, you come with me. I don't want you by yourself. I'm gonna
Okay.
like grab Stasia by the arm and head in the direction that I saw them head in.
But what's in the trunk?
And there's when you get to the turnoff that turns into a dirt road, where there's some muddy tire tracks that seem very fresh. You do see the lights, and it's not hard to find a construction site where Victor's kind of just like standing outside the cave, like, yeah.
Victor, what's going on? What's up? She's in the
Um,
cave?
She just went in the cave,
Okay.
and the other one went after her.
Okay. So are we going after we don't want her in the cave, right? Because she's the key or something, right?
Mhm.
So you stay with her and I'll go after them, or what's your plan here? What are we dealing with? It's a monster, a dragon.
I don't know.
Why is she going to fight a dragon? This isn't.
I don't know. She didn't say anything. Okay,
I'm gonna call Lindsay while they're having this weird.
You stay
whatever.
here. Just be ready for the car and anything. And if you hear more noises inside, just go for the other one and
Ow.
her. And I just
Stasia, your
bolt.
call doesn't go through.
Of course, it's not gonna go through because they're underground. So either we all yeet or no one yeets. Or Lucian yeets.
Is she high?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You go first, Victor. I'll put Stasia in the center, and I'll take the rear, and that way she's not like in there.
No, just keep her at the back. Keep her at the back, and just keep an eye on her. And
Okay, but
he
what if
just
somebody's
bolts.
behind us and they? Oh, okay, fine. Stasia, go in front of me.
You're the butt.
You've been saying it for years. Go.
All right, so the three of you finally
Skidooed.
go skidoo into the tunnel. Meanwhile, deep beneath the surface, Lindsay is scrambling down where after a while it turns from a cave, very much a cave with stalagmites, stalactites, not a very clear path, but enough of a path for you to be able to follow. Rock formations that you have to kind of scooch around and squeeze around to almost something that's been formed and carved out. Still very rough and natural, but it's more like an actual path. And you saw this in your vision. And Basil, it's not hard to catch up with her, especially since she had to duck in and out of rocks and paths and stalagmites and stalactites. And you can see her phone light.
I'm gonna run up, like,
Do I
up to
still-
her and gently take her arm if I can get up to her.
Do I still hear Gideon?
You do. And Basil, you hear it now too. It's ghostly. The way his voice is echoing through the stone here. You still can't quite pin down what he's singing, but it's melodic and it's beautiful.
I am running towards his voice.
Lindsay, we shouldn't just run off with the running after.
Okay. The other three of you eventually get to the point where you can see those two ahead. Y'all are very deep underground. Not really miles, you wouldn't say, but a significant depth. But the path behind you and ahead of you is not difficult to discern, and it doesn't seem to be in any danger of collapsing. So you seem relatively safe as you first kind of awkwardly scooch around and climb and make your way through these rock formations, and then finally reach the actual open area where you can see your friends ahead of you. Lindsay and Basil, the singing keeps getting louder and echoing more and more. And finally, it seems like finally, you reach a chamber. And your phone light first, when you move through this entrance, first falls upon a massive door. The one that you've seen, set into the stone at the opposite end of this chamber. The ground is wet. It flickers in the phone light, and you can see the stone bowl that has been carved and molded out of this door that holds out in front. The carvings of the spider creature with the dragon that circles it, and the Garu script that's been just slashed and gashed into the stone around it. And you can hear it now so loudly. Gideon singing, "She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes."
I'm just gonna go, Gideon.
Your phone light finally finds him, standing in the corner facing the wall.
Don't Blair Witch Project me, star! Fucking hell!
Oh my fucking god.
I'm gonna run over to him.
He's still singing. He doesn't look at you. Grab his shoulder. He doesn't respond. His eyes are open and he's singing. And he's awake.
Smack him.
The singing hesitates for a second. He continues.
I don't care. Pulling him out of this cave.
All right. And for a brief moment, your phone light flashes against the door again. And then you're pulling Gideon and going back up. And you can hear the clambering of your friends ahead. And the rest of you, as you are going down, you've started to hear the singing too. And now you hear it getting louder. And you see the flickering of the phone lights, and you see the movement of people as Lindsay and Gideon, and I assume Basil as well, make their way back up towards you. And Gideon is blank-faced, staring at nothing, and singing.
Well, that's not creepy at all.
Who is
No.
the singing guy?
This is a friend of ours. We need to get him out of here. We need to fill this hole. We need to make sure no one comes back here ever.
Okay.
What is Stasia doing here?
We weren't gonna leave her by herself.
No, I know.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's get out
go.
of the hole and we'll fill it with something. Yes.
Okay.
Oh god.
It's fine.
I'm very sorry, Victor, that I scrambled into this hole.
It's fine.
It's a good thing you
Phrasing?
did, because if we buried Gideon, we would never hear the end of it.
It's true.
Victor takes point at the group of going out.
All right. So you guys
behind him.
rearrange and head back out.
Yep.
Back out to the whir of the generators and the flickering lights of the work lights, washing the area in a very austere glow. Victor, I assume that you're the one who gets up into the machine and tries to cover up the hole as best you can.
Yes. I try that.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Gideon as far away as I possibly can, and I'm gonna call Prada if he's especially if he's still singing.
Okay. Well, so as Victor closes up this hole as best he can, Lindsay, you stand to the side with singing Gideon, calling Prada, and you look back to watch, and you hear she's coming. And that's where we're going to end season 2 of Nerd Asylum by Night.
Damn it.
Oh no.
Oh God. Okay. Thank you everybody for joining us. If you like what we're doing and you would like to support us, please consider becoming a patron. We have a whole bunch of new things that are coming out soonish. Thanks, Star, for a wonderful end. This is not the end of our vampires. There will be a season 3. We also have some epilogues coming up in the future.
We have one epilogue coming up 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now, guys. Come back to see what the fuck we're doing. Consider following us on all social medias. That's the Nerd Asylum on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and now TikTok.
Yeah.
You could also follow this show specifically on Instagram and Twitter. It is NA by Night, all one word on Instagram, and NA_by_night on Twitter. Come join the Discord. See what's happening with Gideon. If you have missed any of our shows, you could find all of them over on our website, and that is thenerdasylum.com. This was, we have one more show that has 2 more shows that have finales coming up. Neverwinter and Anthropocene. Anthropocene's is next week. Neverwinter's is next week as well.
We actually missed the
this
last one.
Oh, it's this week.
Is
Okay.
it? I don't think it is. Hold on. Let me pull up my calendar to make sure, because I don't want to tell
It is
people.
not this.
No, it's not this week. It was
I
supposed to be the
lied.
17th. We
Oh.
missed that, so we have to reschedule that because we have
Okay.
things going on other times. So we
Check
still
out
have
the
a
social media.
Yeah.
That's where you'll
Yeah,
find out
follow
all of
social
the
media.
things.
Yeah, you'll find
Or the
that.
Discord,
The
which
Discord.
Yep.
is super easy and fast.
Yep.
Do it.
But thank you everybody for joining us, and we will see you in 2 weeks for
The epilogue.
the epilogue
And then we'll see you for season 3.
in like a month or so.
And like January, something like that.
Something like that.
Possibly
Yeah.
January. Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
we'll
Have a
figure it
good
out.
night, everybody. We will see you next time. Bye.
Until then,
Eat the
stay nerdy, friends,
stream.
and eat the stream.
From the city that brought you Kentucky Fried